Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Might be a few dad words involved. Yep. We're back. Fire it up. Put some fluid in that shit. We did all the checks, most of the bolts that we touched. Whoo. Dang. Go for an adventure. Boom. Baby. Hey there, YouTubies! We are gonna have some fun this video. Nope, I'm lying. My brother has this Dmax diesel truck. And while the transmission, it's down. It's not liking life. So we're gonna do the right thing and not put a brand new one in it. Nope. Nothing like a good old Facebook Marketplace find. Sure. Does it work? We don't know. We're gonna find out. Give it our best shot. We're gonna put a lot of faith in a guy that we met just to give him some money. Progression. It's happening down here. It's really slow and boring. We got shifter cable. We had to take the park neutral, safety switch, whatever this is. All right, because the electrical connectors, they're glued in there. And while the one on the other one has a different connector. So they had to come off anyway. Might as well just do it this way. And all the other electrical connectors, I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure. There was some connectors that are off. Some of these brackets I took the bolts out of. I think the only thing left now is drop this cross member and the T-case comes out. Cody's over here. He's gonna take the wheel off to take the starter off so we can access the bell housing. The torque converter bolts is what I mean. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We figured we might as well do some drain. Get it out of the pan. So, you know, it's pretty good looking fluid. We may reuse it. Well, if we'll assess the situation, we'll get the bucket out. But got the 6 nuts off of the T-case and all the other clips and goodies. So it's about time to slide this sucker off. Yeah. Might be a few dad words involved. But the plan is just to slide it back and, you know, let the jack lower it most of the way, and then once it'll get far enough, it's on our own. Well, I forgot record, but the T-case is down. Can you see it? Sure. It went down real smooth. You guys didn't miss much. Let's just, she's not gonna fit.
Says just roll it off the side and slide it out, or slide
Yeah,
it
here, we'll go my side. My side's already closer.
Ooh, that was not what I wanted to do.
It was not nice to the 4-wheel drive actuator, but I think we'll be fine.
That's what happened, you know?
Yeah, well,
She said boom, bop, bow.
that was, not at all what I wanted to do.
You guys just said, get out! Get out now!
Oh shit.
Over by the back of the field on the left, where you got one? Over here, there's a couple boards.
We're getting pretty far. Bell housing bolts are out. So all we got is the torque converter bolts left. And, well, we went through every socket we got. All the big ones. And, well, it's not this style nut. It's this style nut. So it's got 12 little points on it. Great. So this is the size we needed, but this one wouldn't work because it didn't have the extra notches. So we had to leave to the part store to get one socket. But we got one, thankfully. So I guess we're back on task. We're 3 torque converter bolts down. Cody's cranking on the crank. I'm supposed to be watching. Oh, it's crowning right about there. Give me one little tiny bit. Right, oh, too far. Let me see, I still might be able to get the socket on it. Oops. Damn. Trans is down. I did forget a bell housing bolt, so it did cause us a little bit of a hassle. But once I found that, it practically fell out. Yep. So it's down. It's good. We just got to get it out from under the truck. Just take her easy. Because we gotta watch that other jack stand.
The tire's touching on that side now though, so you should be good. It should be totally fine.
Keep her going. We got a couple more inches before we're clear.
That's like that.
Okay, right there.
I want to spit that wood out. That's it.
Let's try and sneak it out. Watch out. I gotta say, that's a wrap for today. Did a little quick cleanup. It's about 6:30, so it was a great day. I'm quite honestly impressed that big son of a gun came out as nice as it did. So nothing like a harder day tomorrow lifting the heavy son of a gun in there. Thank goodness for jacks, right? Yep. New wonderful day. It's nice and sunny. It's a little later than we expected to get started, but it's a weekend. We're enjoying it. Things are going smooth, and we're gonna hope they keep going that way. First things first, I look at this newer to us transmission. That's different. So I gotta take that one off. All these brackets I just unbolted off the other one, so gotta unbolt those. This sensor's missing. So we gotta swap that one. Yeah. It's got a little work to do, but I think that's about it. We gotta scrape the gasket off the backside because it'd be easier to do out here. Torque converter is pushed all the way in. Hopefully it stays all the way in because it's a heavy son of a gun. There's no way you're dealing with that under the truck. Yeah. And then we're going in, putting it back in type thing. Cody's already got the part from the old one as I'm talking, so that might mean things are gonna go good. So look at that, falls right in, so it's good. It's good. Big Mama Alison, she's going up, and I'm telling you, it's a little bit of a fight, but we're close. Well, we immediately had to come down because I noticed that the dowels in there, they're not in the engine. So I rolled my happy butt out from under this truck while it was in the air, and I came and checked this old one. And not just the one on my side stayed, the one on Cody's side stayed too. So we gotta pop these out, get them back in the engine. Nothing but chicken wing. Pop that sucker in with a little ham. Cody's over here doing his. All right, this round 2. See how this goes this time. Okay. Sure. Oh, yeah, don't put so much weight on there.
Yeah, Mikey.
Looking good.
Oh, too much?
Yep. Okay, we gotta spin this way a little. There we go. Put a little weight on that backside. Right there. Keep going up about 3 inches.
So I'm gonna be honest, I can't necessarily see where my dowel and all that's at, so.
Yeah, we got 2 more inches or so.
Did that? Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Ah, shit my eye, 1 second.
We gotta go
We're gonna go
a little
up another inch and maybe in half an inch toward me.
I feel like I touched something.
Yeah. Let off that weight off the
it's-
backside, cold man. There we are.
We hit this side again.
Okay, come in a little. Right there. Go up. Puppies in there. Ball housing bolts complete. So you know what that means, right? Torque converter bolts. Probably the crappiest part of this whole job. But we're already 5 bolts down. We got 1 left. We're just working in these tight, wonderful spaces again. You remember this hole? Yep. We're back. Our wonderful next piece. Wonderful big gap-a-rooney.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Lift this puppy up. Let's give her the beans. Get that tail end up there. Ready?
Yeah, wood's out of the way.
1, 2, 3. Let me Brian go higher. There we go.
We're on
Lift that tail back. There it is. It's in. Boom, baby. I got top.
I got bottom. Yeah, that was kind of gay. Take that out of the video. Damn.
Things are looking not bad. T-case is in, as you've seen. Cody's fighting some tranny cooler lines. I got all the electrical clips, the brackets bolted on, the shifter cable. We also got the cross member in. So I'm gonna do this dual drive shaft, get it out of the way, put it in the way, because I'm sure we'll need right here, but hey. Cody got hung up on the tranny cooler lines because, well, the one that we have, the lines that are on there have a bigger flare than the new transmission. And we can't just swap the lugs because the little lugs adapter thingamajigs, well, they got different thread sizes. So we're kind of in a pickle here. You see the difference? Yeah, terrible. So we gotta figure out whether we're just gonna chop these lines at the rubber and then put a little barb fitting, or if we're gonna get a little adapter for those threads, what we're gonna do. But either way, no matter what we get, we have to get some. Even if we chop the metal line here, we still need a rubber chunk of hose. So there's something of everything that we need. So instead, U-joint. This one came apart when we took it out, so we might as well replace it, put it in. That's one less piece, and we can ponder upon this situation. All right, well, we went to the hardware store, and man, we lost all the daylight in a snap of a fingies. Anywho, we didn't find the little fittings for the threads. I don't know where they're at. Didn't like it. So we ended up getting these barb fittings. There you go. And some of these shark bite fittings. Yeah. So the plan, cut the rubber, put the shark bite in there, put a hose clamp on it. Should be a simple fix. Then it'll take the two lines and make them one. So the one end will still fit the cooler, the other end will hit the new transmission. And it should be strong enough to hold the couple hundred, maybe 1,000 PSI, whatever pushes through these lines. Yep. Cody got us the old ones out, you can tell, because I cut them real short right here, because we shouldn't need that section. And in this section, I left the meat on the rubber there, you know, to give us some wiggle room for messing up. But here's the part. Cody struggled. He had to do some yanking and dadwards, and it came out. But it came out very not nicely. So now I'm worried about these going in because it's such a tight area, and this stupid little clamp is a little D-bag and won't come apart. So yeah. Man, we got some success. That side's connected. I don't know if you could see in here, but we got one connected and then the other one connected back there. Looks great. And we got the little hanger back on it, so great. Here's a gutter look-see at that other one we did right here. Boom. Little shark bait connector, shark bite, whatever it is. It's in there. One thing I think is really cool about these Alisons is they have an external filter too. So we ended up replacing that one with the one that was on the other one because it was brand new. It's only got like a mile on it. So we're gonna let that one get clogged up, and then we'll drop the pan and replace that one and that one with a fresh one later. So that's it. Next thing to do is put some fluid in that shit, fire it up, make sure we don't have leaks on our cool shark bite connectors, and then test drive it in the daylight tomorrow. Because you can't do much crap for filming in the dark unless you just want to see headlights and taillights. Wheel going back on. Fluid's in it. The only thing left now is tighten the front drive shaft bolts, drop it on the ground, test drive it. But I think we're just gonna go straight to test drive, and we'll finish all the other stuff double checking drive shaft bolts. Now is the time to start it up, give her a test drive, you know, doot, 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 through the gears, get the fluid through them, you know, quick spin. It might be dark, but we could at least spin it around and see if she'll shift to second gear. Here we go. So far, we don't have any leaks. She's moving. She's moving. Oh man, this is a good sign. I think we did it. See? Yeah, definitely not right. The reverse lights aren't coming on. So I definitely got us with the selector thing on the jig. Next day, we did all the checks, most of the bolts that we touched, the lines and everything else. So nothing like taking her on a test trip, burping out some more air out of the system. The little circle we did do last night burped a big ol' air out of it, and we had to add like two and a half more quarts in there. Whoo! Dang! So we're gonna do that again, maybe around the barn, check the fluid again, and then take her on a good test trip. Couple rowdy test trips. A little excessive, but we gotta make sure we ain't got trips. Oh, look at that one, dry as a bone. The other one can't see, but it looks great because I don't see fluid spewing everywhere. Yep. Give her a wide beat. Dip it again. It's in the cold section, which technically we're still cold. There's no way a couple rowdy laps around the barn got us warm, so longer test trip. Get her warm and see if she's in the warm section. Got her up to 50. It's doing good. Had a little weird stumble there a second ago. Hopefully it doesn't do this up the road. But, you know, there might still be some air bubbles in there. So far, so good. Made it back safe and sound. Little tester ripper, definitely up to temperature now. Ooh, hot, yeah. She's a little low. She's on the low side of hot. Kind of like right there. Fluid's topped off. Cody's ready to rip. He should be good. I just told him to check his fluid over the next couple days. Pretty often. Every other drive, every drive, depending on distance. Cody took off with a quickness. He said, man, I'm gonna go enjoy my truck. So, next weekend is the car show, and I wanna take the ramp truck and the matching trailer. This one. But the issue is, this trailer doesn't exactly have lights. we've been using these little magneto things and they're just a pain. So I got us this little connector. It's got 21 feet of wire. Hopefully it gets us far enough, and there's whatever we cut out of there, there's at least some good chunks to be able to get us to these other lights here. Yeah, but the main thing is at least get the back ones going so you people can see. And well, if you're looking, well, here's the problem. Something's not right. You know, maybe there's a light supposed to be here. What's happening? I don't know. I gotta figure it out. So plans change very fast around here. Grandpa and I did some looking, and there's one of these cool pinners. So naturally I said, where's that go? Well, that comes already back here. I threw a tape measure on this sucker, and from the back to right here is 22 feet. This wire is only 21. So I said, well, heck, that's like 5-6 feet right there that I could gain a wire. It went right here. I chopped it off and looked at it like, man, that's good wire. I could use that. So now I'm just gonna run these colors all the way back. And yeah, there's a couple extra colors because there's for trailer brakes. And then I can connect the wire from that point to the trailer brake point, and then I'll have the brakes working. So it's all coming around, it's working out gooder, but at least I could get lights going, started. Got a solid connection and taped it all up, tossed her under the trailer, so let's go for an adventure! Little different view down here. I done snipped all our zip ties as far as I could reach. I didn't go past the axles over there. So now we start fishing our wire back yonder this way. Follow the same route this one is. Zip tie it back up. And we use whatever good section of this wire is to try and hook up all these side lights that we can. Alright, the good part comes. We got the wire all the way back here. I separated the green by itself. And I figured I'd just bring the brown over here and then back over there. Because it's got to be to both sides, that one color. And then I pulled out all the old wiring that someone did. So we have all this extra wire to be able to run from this side to that side. So I'm not too worried about length. I also did leave a little extra length on these so I could see which color went to which one. Boom, baby. Got some wires happening, and well, if you could see, we got some flashies. Yep, it's doing what it's supposed to so far. So that's good. One more side to go, and we'll be in business. Yeah, baby, yeah. Boom, we got both sides flash-a-lashing. You know, I did have this side. It was dull, but no problems. The wires were they were flip-flopped. And that's because I went off of the previous wiring job. So whoever wired this prior to me had these a little messed up. But they're looking good. We got flashies. So that must mean we got brakey lights. Brake lights, they're working. Heck yeah, and they're very bright. It's awesome. Nothing but a cool, simple task to make a guy feel good. Oh man. We got one running light not working. Bummer. So I got a little investigating to do tomorrow. But so far so good. Dang, I wonder what happened, because it was working on the low beam earlier. We'll see. Tomorrow mission. At least we have lights. Oh, do that again? Hit them turn signals again? Okay, we got nothing on the left, but both on the right. Uh-oh. I think them lights might be crap. Ah, that's a tomorrow task. Maybe it's the head that we reused, the 7-pin connector. Oh, look at that, lights. See that weirdness? Well, look at this weirdness. They're working now. All that grandpa's reverse lights are on. What the hell? It might be that connector. New day, last day of the weekend, and we're back on it. If you can see on the trailer, both of them are flashing. But if you look up yonder, only one is. Well, that's because the right turn signal is the only one on. But for some reason, we're getting both lights. And for a little refresher, I put color to color on the wire and brought it straight back here. And then I split off the green at the back here and went to that side. Now both sides needed a brown, so I only had the brown over here. I brought an extra brown and moved it to that side. And that should have covered what we needed on that side. This side already had everything. And then I put the ground, boom, to the same ground that little light's on. Okay. So I definitely think it's in this head. Grandpa and I did some research last night, and well, I guess there's like 2-3 different ways you could wire these heads. So it's definitely not gotta be right, which means that the ramp truck is wired different because this goes to the ramp truck. And that means I'm gonna end up having to rewire that. That way the trailer is usable with all the rides. Yep. Took this 2 screws out. There's one in there in that little slot. And there's one in there. Push this wire right up through. Sure. That definitely does not look good. But I see the same color wires. Now I just gotta look up that little diagram again and see where I need the ones. Here we are on the inside. Like we were talking. And the yellow, I already know the yellow is supposed to be, pretty sure, the left brake light. And when it's in the center, that means it's the reverse light. Did you see reverse lights on that thing? Because I didn't. So I can immediately tell that this is wrong. So I gotta take this all apart and put all the right colors where I need the colors. And like I said, that means the ramp truck. I'm gonna have to redo the ramp truck too. But it should be an easy task because I should already know where the pins go, right? Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Well, it's a little ugly. The plug's a little ugly. I also didn't hook up the reverse lights. Well, because there is none yet. So, until I get a new plug, I'll deal with that later. But now it's time to put this sucker back together and plug it in and see if we made a difference. Grandpa made a great old diagram for me to use. So it was pretty nice and awesome. Helped out like a ton. Boom. Let's try it. Plugged it in. Now we test. We see. Grandpa's gonna hit all the buttons for us up there. Brake lights. Running lights. Yes. We got turny signal. We got turny signal. Yes, and the flashies. Yes, yes, yes. Can you try running lights and brake lights?
What's that?
Will you turn the running lights on and then tap the brake lights? Okay. Let off them.
On. Off.
Okay, well that's not changing them.
On.
All right, so as you've seen, when Grandpa had the running lights on, we had bright lights, not dull lights. And I simply think it's because I have these backwards. And well, this one we've already switched because we thought it was wrong earlier. But I think this was the right side and this was the wrong side. So if I just switch the red and black wires on these two lights, I think we should be good. But I only get one more test try before I don't have any more wire to be able to swap them. All right, one final test run. We got our wire switcheroonied. Did we do it right for the last and final time? Hopefully. Running lights, they're dim. Brake lights are bright. Turn signal, flashing. Other turn signal, flashing. Dims. Turny signals. Turny signal. Yep. Hazards are good. Man, we did it right. I say that's solid, dude. I think we did it. Might as well just go ahead and put this sucker away. We could take the lights off it and put them in the ramp truck for any other reason. There it is. Looking lovely. The trailer is put away. And my weekend is coming to an end, unfortunately. So that means so is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do a little of this and a little of that and getting it done this week. So please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Watch another video. Thanks for watching this one.